ladies and gentlemen, we are here for game 2 of Invul Esports versus Rich Gang. Rich Gang 1-0 up in this series. And we're going to see if they can close the series out with a clean, swift 2-0, or whether Invul can punch back and get us going with a second game and tie the series up at 1-1. We are going to dive straight into draft, though. Players already getting going with the draft, and first ban is going to come through from Invul as the Silas again.
Just making sure we're in the lobby for the game. Let's go over to the draft log. There we go. And we can see.
Udyr is the answer to the Silas ban, apparently.
And we have Rich Gang on this side, which means we're on. Does that look right?
I can't tell. Give me 1 minute. It is Invul on blue, Rich Gang on red.
Invul on blue, Rich Gang on red. There we go. I am broken, apparently. There we go. All sorted. All sorted.
It's been a long day. And we do see the Swain ban come through. So clearly feeling that that might have been part of the issue from game 1.
Yeah, so obviously seeing the changes coming, which is what we kind of expected after game 1, after seeing the Swain, same bands on the right hand side, on the Rich Gang side, with the Udyr and the Riven, like you mentioned. The Riven was, well, it's a big pick in the top lane for the Invul side. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rich Gang going with the logic of if it ain't broke, best not to fix it.
Yeah, and people asked in the chat who won game 1, it was Rich Gang. You could take it.
Yeah, and just a quick update for everyone as well from our other game this evening over on twitch.tv/Invul Esports. Invul Lotus take the first game against RRB Esports in their top of the table clash in NLC Division 3.2. So interesting one to also keep tabs on. But we're going to be keeping our full attention on this second game for now.
Another Zeri ban obviously coming in for the Invul side, keeping it away from the side of Rich Gang. Tristana, the first lock-in. Now, is this mid or is this bot?
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
We obviously did get a reshape last game in the mid lane, so maybe we're seeing a trend of AD carries going in the bot lane, or in the mid lane, sorry, also.
Well, I mean, Erubin did spend a lot of time that game in lanes very far away from the fights, just hitting towers.
Morny Boy again on the Rich Gang side.
Yep. Ornn again for Morty Sporty in the top lane. Pretty safe blind pick, you would have to imagine.
Yeah. And in the top lane last game, obviously we had the Gwen on the side of Invul. It didn't go too bad for the Gwen. Picked for solo kill relatively on in the game. So, I could easily see a Gwen coming out again.
Yeah, it did get bullied a little bit hard by the Volibear, which has actually been banned by Rich Gang.
It's monkey season.
Monkey season in the jungle. Already we see more of like a wombo combo-y kind of team fight for Rich Gang compared to what we saw in game 1.
Yeah, and last game was kind of, although they did actually team fight a lot, they went crazy, but their draft was kind of,
It was more just solid champions that can team fight rather than stuff that can combo together. We see the Diana again for Pinterest.
We see a Yasuo.
Oh, well, we imagine the Diana is for Pinterest. We don't actually know that. But yeah, you would have to assume that the Diana's going straight back in the jungle.
Give us a Yasuo, please.
Will they blind it? I feel like they have to take the Yasuo here if they're going to take it.
There it is.
There it is.
I'm a happy boy now. Let's go. Okay,
however, we still don't know where the Yasuo is going. Because theoretically, Slayer could take it top.
Yeah, I mean, I would be fine with that. I think that's okay. As long as, you have it in the team fights, wherever it is. Akali is going to be locked in as well. Okay, so we could get an Akali. Well, we do have an Akali in the Rich Gang side. Maybe an Akali Yasuo lane in the middle lane.
That could be quite fun.
Yeah, after Wolf was kind of quiet in the early game for the side of Rich Gang. Maybe this is going to be the one where he really shines. It's hard to not look good when you play Akali. So yeah.
Well, I'm seeing the Yup Wolf copy pasta spam in Twitch chat, and I'm seeing a lot of go 10-0 or 0-5. So we will see which side of the coin Yup Wolf lands on this game. Last game, definitely more towards the 10-0 side of things. Will that trend continue? However, that is what we are here to find out.
Yeah, no, a Mumu Ban coming in for the side of Rich Cam obviously mentioned that last game. Banderas saying Orm beats the shit out of Yasuo, so assuming it'll be the Yasuo in the middle lane.
And an interesting point here from Chilinare with Seraphine falling through the draft to this point.
Yes, actually, yeah, good point. It's still open, isn't it? It's a red one.
Yeah, very, very strong champion.
Because the center is banned on the Invul side to kind of stop the, the Seraphine center lane being locked in. But
Real picked up for Rich Gang. Could we see a Yuumi as the last pickup here?
I hope not, because I hate that champion. We'll see.
Sejuani. That's not going to get locked, right? Okay,
Sejuani.
apparently it's going to get locked. I have no idea where this is.
I think
What
this
is
is a
happening
Sejuani
with this
top.
draft?
I think this is a Sejuani top. That's my prediction. I'm pretty sure we've seen it before in. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I probably am, but in the LPL this split, we saw a Sejuani top.
Yeah, probably. And it's Yuumi picked up for the Invul side.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Yes, Yuumi is a champion. And, with the Tristan jumping in, the Diana ult as well with the Yasuo ult, they'd have a. Look, imagine this scenario, right? You get Sejuani ult in, picks one person up, Diana Yasuo, and then the Yuumi ult onto it.
The wombo combo potential here for Invul is ridiculous. But a Zillion could shut that all down. Although, if you got a Diana diving in and then a Yasuo on top of it, that's hitting more than one person. That's going to hit multiple different targets. You've only got to pick one to survive.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited about both drafts. Seeing Mirza in chat, shout out to you. Thumping down JDXL yesterday. Great game. Picking up Singularity's second one. Anyway, back to this game, Div 3. We are obviously getting into the draft on the actual client, as this is a draft floor, so we're just going to go back to our beautiful faces for a bit, and you're going to be stuck with us for another 3 or 4 minutes until we actually get the spectator. But yeah, how's your day been today, Enix? It's been fun.
Oh man, today's been stress. Work exists. Other than that though, today's been great. I've been really excited to jump into this series and get going. Yeah, I don't know. I've missed casting. It feels like it's been a couple of weeks. And wait, has it been a couple of weeks? Did I cast earlier this week? Am I going crazy?
Maybe not.
No, we had a game on Tuesday that I wasn't casting because it was too early and I was still at work. That's what's happened. Honestly, that right there just sums up how my day has been.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, at least you can chill and watch one more game, and then, yeah, hopefully it goes a bit better than the last one did for the Invul side. But
I mean, obviously, I will be hoping that, but the first game definitely still a good game to watch. Very much enjoyable, even though the outcome wasn't necessarily what I was hoping for.
hopefully we get an exciting one this time as well. Obviously, we've gone over the drafts of it. My interest on this one is the Akali. I'm interested to see how this pops off in the fight. The Akali, and also obviously on the Invul side, seeing the Tristana Yuumi bot lane, which I think is either going to go extremely well or just like last game, go extremely awful, and it's going to be a bit of a rough one. Especially
we have to
Akali. So
we have to hope that last game doesn't fully repeat itself. I don't think we're going to see a level 1 first blood onto Pinterest again.
Yeah, hopefully he's learned after last time. Obviously not the same champions this time, so
you would hope so. But yeah, hopefully it can go a little bit better from the level 1. I don't think a Zillion is going to be jumping over any walls to get behind a Diana. Not the
Maybe a
Zillion
time
has
travel.
any CC. Not the Zillion has any CC in his kit level 1.
No time travel. What are you on about?
What, back to game 1 so he can play Rakan for 30 seconds?
No, just time travel right on the spot.
Right,
Just over the
okay.
wall, straight over the wall.
Yeah, fair enough. Why is that not an ability in Zillion's kit? That'd be hilarious.
Every other champion has like huge dashes and blinks and stuff. They might as well give it to Zillion as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just like get rid of one of his other abilities, give him a new ability called time travel, or make it a dash. I don't know.
Yeah. He should be able to blink anywhere on the map for like half a second. That's it.
What? So you can jump scare you just like fiddlesticks effigies do.
Yeah, yeah. Just like you just mind your own business in lane, in mid lane or whatever, and
You
then you see a Zillion blink behind you.
So what? So you want to give Zillion Zoe ult combined with fiddlesticks passive.
But yeah, so he just blinks, like drops a bomb, and he doesn't have time to do anything else. So it's not like he can do anything impactful. He just like blinks at you, drops a bomb, and then that's it. It just disappeared. So you're just left with like one crappy bomb on you, and that's it. And you can't be annoyed at it because like there's no one close to you to be annoyed at because he's in bot lane just chilling. I should Riot should hire me. They should just hire me.
Get this man in the champion design department immediately.
Yeah.
My word.
Tell me they haven't come up with stupider stuff though. Come on.
I mean, I don't remember any of it off the top of my head, but you probably have.
Do
I'm
you know
not
why you
gonna
can't
lie.
remember it? Because Aphelios has 300,000 words in the essay of what their abilities do, so that's why you can't remember it.
I know what Aphelios does.
Oh,
I can name all 5 of I can name all 5 of the guns. I can tell you what all 5 of his ults do.
You should join Mensa.
What? I'm one of those people.
Yeah. There's an
It's not
interesting
hard.
there's an interesting TikTok posted by Vanilla the other day. And it kind of popped off at like 400,000 views. And it was basically Noodle, their jungler, explaining to Merbs. Well, it was Merbs, I think, what each gun does in the game. So
Wait, does Merbs, the ADC player, not know?
No, I think he was against it, or someone was against it, and he was having to explain it to his team.
Right.
And he was trying to explain what the guns do. So, and basically saying to his team at the start of the game what to do when he sees each gun, and they were typing it in chat. It was pretty funny. But, yeah, that explains.
I might have to go watch that after this. I might have to go watch that after this stream. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. But obviously, the split not going as well as that TikTok did for them. But anyway, back to this game. I'm getting a bit distracted.
Firing some shots here as well. Damn. Like
1 minute until the game starts. We obviously wait for the spectator delay. Once that's done, we'll get into the game. Invul on the boys' side this time. They were on the red side last game, so we've got that switch as well. Obviously, Invul will have choice of sides after this one. Not sure if they had choice over the first game.
No, it was Rich Gang with side. It was Rich Gang with side selection in game 1, and as is customary during the season, if you lose the first game of the series, you get side choice in the second.
Yeah, so both teams choosing the blue side in the series. Don't think Invul really, this first picture of Tristana, where I didn't see really a world where Rich Gang would have banned Tristana. It seems a weird one unless they know something we don't. So maybe that can be saved for later. Like someone saying in chat, Seraphim was still open at that point. But yeah, we'll see what they can do with it. Obviously, they feel confident that that's a priority pick for them, so they locked it in. Obviously, maybe not wanting to show something that's important for later on as well.
Well, I mean, if Rukia drops 15 kills this game, I don't think it's arguable that Tristana wasn't worth first picking. I don't know. But we will see as we do get into the loading screen. It's a Hail of Blades on the Tristana, so looking for a lot of lane domination here.
Yeah, because we can't see too much on the bot side right now, but you go for the normal stuff. There we go. And obviously we do have the spectator bug, so we'll bear with us a second.
No, we don't.
No, we don't this time. Yasuo with Ignite this time. Obviously not being in the lane with the Swain. It's obviously a different team, but means
Not
it
being
will
on
be
the
better
lane
tonight. So
with the Lucian, you mean?
yes, that's what I mean. Sorry.
The Yasuo and the Swain were on the same team last game, and they
Okay,
both had exhaust.
my bad, my bad.
But Invul with the one combat summoner advantage in the bot lane. Obviously, Egets on the Yuumi is able to forego his flash and takes heal over the flash. So it's ignite advantage for Invul. The healing reduction could be pretty nice. We see an early tag there from Nomi on to Egets, grabbing himself a little bit of first strike gold.
And
God,
that's
I almost said kleptomancy. What a throwback that is.
and that is a solid gold lead for the lead
10
for the
gold
rich gang.
lead. Oh, we might as well pack it up and go home here, guys. Rich Gang with a 10 gold lead in this early
So
game.
let's quit the game.
Yeah. Let's just get out.
Yeah, obviously no early game shenanigans this time, or level 1 shenanigans, should I say. You
Nope.
see a ward coming down here for the east side of Rich Gang. Don't think it'll be that too effective, but they do know obviously that the diner isn't starting on that buff now.
Yeah, I mean, any information is good information. You would also imagine Invul might get information on Yid's starting position. You see the blue ward in that top side jungle, but whether he triggers and steps into the vision or not, we're not sure. Lovely early poke going down onto Thug. The Hail of Blades, Tristana, really outputting the early damage with that bomb. Why doesn't Tristana have cleanse? I have no idea. Maybe Rokia just that confident in his own ability to dodge away from every single CC in this game. Or maybe he's just planning on buying an early QSS.
And we'll see what happens, obviously. In the early game, not going to see too much. Level 2's coming down the bottom. Tristana going in, though.
Early level 2 hit for Rich Gang, but it's Invul who are the aggressors. Ignite ticking away now on to Thug. Not going to drop too low.
Yuumi balls just having the ball, should I say, just poking forever. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. Egets, the battle Yuumi. Invul do come out of that trade with the HP advantage. And yeah, that's a very fair point. Yuumi can also build Mikhail. So we are going to see an early kill hit onto Thug. The bombs tick, tick, boom. Rokia picks up the first kill of the game for Invul in that bot lane. We talked about it in the loading screen. The bot lane was either going to go really, really well or really, really poorly. And so far, really, really well seems to be how it's going. Slayer with a lot of pressure in the top lane as well as we see him diving forward onto Nomi. Flash forward, flashes out of both ADCs. The bomb not quite going to find the kill, but that's very, very close to a second kill for the Invul Esports bot lane.
And Rokia picking up, what is that, more kills in the first 3 minutes of this game than the whole last game. So already going better for the Invul side.
Yeah, already starting better. I think Pinterest threatening onto Yid's blue buff there as well, calling Thug over to answer, but both of the Invul bot laners recalling, and that's a noon quiver at 3.5 minutes for Rokia's Tristana.
Yeah, and the first strike gold on Nomi not paying off here, unfortunately.
No, only a longsword picked up to join that tier, but the Shuriken flip coming in from Yupwolf, looking for some aggressive plays. We see Yid's actually sitting in this bot lane, just allowing Nomi and Thug to potentially look for something. He is going to sneak in here. Pinterest bait going back to base, so not going to be in the right place for a potential counterpunch here if any bot lane aggression does materialize. But it's a pretty big wave for Rich Gang, so you don't imagine Invul are going to want to fight into that.
Yeah, they'd be a bit crazy to try and at this point, in my opinion, but you know, everything's crazy until it works, I guess. So.
Oh, and this is giving Pinterest time to get closer and closer to the play. Erebin trading with Yupwolf in the mid lane, and the top lane is continuing to slap each other with their pool noodles, because that's about how much damage those tanks are going to do all game.
Oh,
although, no, as I say that, Morty and Slayer going for it. The Ignite comes down. Morty finds the kill. Is Slayer going to find the one back? He is, and it's a 1-for-1 in the top lane. Wukong has recalled. Pinterest is here. And there's the jump forward. Not quite going to catch the slow on to Nomi, but the Yuumi does tag. But nothing's going to come of it.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Nothing gets burned, no one dies. Pinterest does get a ward though, so advantage Invul, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, I mean,
Or is,
every bit of
or is
gold
that
is...
just or is that just my hopium talking?
maybe. Oh, the Tristana.
Oh, the jump forward again though onto the Zillion. Thug is gonna go down here. One more auto should finish that one off, and Rikia does pick that one up. Can they find Nomi? It looks like they might. You know, the rocket jump forward,
Oh
ticking
my
away.
god!
The turret's gonna pick him up, and the shutdown for the Ezreal. Oh,
13
single
HP.
digit HP. I think he must have ticked down to. I don't know if 13's when the ignite finished, but oh my word, Nomi escaping by the skin of his teeth. The one potion he had in inventory proving to be oh so important, and that's a Sheen now
Oh, Dana flashing
for
straight up the pit.
Sheen now for the Ezreal. Fights over the dragon are going to start to ensue. Pinterest trying to pick that one up, but being pushed off it by Thug and Yids. Looking to go back on it now, though, has Erubin in the area.
Oh.
That mid lane is pushed up. And we're going to get taken down to the dragon, even though there is a top lane fight going on. Pinterest going to fall to the Wukong. Rikia and Egit's about to join the fight. Slayer's going to pick up the solo kill in the top lane, meanwhile, as Rikia finds one, the last breath, knocking off the Wukong for long enough. Ezreal now in the fight. Rocket jump forward.
God.
Oh, but the triple stun with the Zillion bombs. Rikia falls. Egit soon to follow. But no, it's actually Erubin that falls first. Egit's now. That's a stray cat. Who's going to find the kill? It's going to be Nomi. And it's all gone wrong in the bot lane river for Invul Esports.
What a bomb there from Thu. Like, onto 3 people, whether he meant to do it or not, that was incredible. And obviously, Wolf picking up the 2 kills from that hasn't actually bought anything yet, so he'll be very rich when he goes back to lane, sitting on 2,000 or 2,300 gold right now.
Yeah, living up to his team's namesake, storing all of that money in the back pockets. Although Erubin has now bought, does have those Berserker's Greaves. Not going to be able to force anything though, because Yopwolf is he's staying. Is Erubin going to be able to find an angle here potentially to look for an engage? Because Yasuo, who has based,
you would just.
Oh no!
He thought
just
about
backed
it.
up.
He thought about it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it. He did have the last breath available as well.
I would have done it.
Making the decision. I probably would have done it as well.
That's why we're not in Div 3, right?
Yeah, that's why we're in silver, and these guys are the ones playing in NLC Div 3.
Yeah, I'm not ever in silver. I've been unranked for the last 2-3 seasons, so you're higher than me.
You were always better than me when you used to play ranked.
Maybe not anymore, but yeah. Oh.
And again, we are at more than a kill a minute action here. Erubin being potentially threatened here by the Wukong.
This bot lane, it could just Tristana could just jump in any time really. In my opinion, just cause mayhem. And mid lane,
we do see an engage though. Erubin going to be able to get himself away. The Cyclone is going to get burned, and this wave going to get crashed. Yopwolf still hasn't based. Is going to do so now though, so I'm interested to see what he can pick up.
2,800 gold.
That's going to be a big buy. Sork boots, blasting wand, dark seal as well in there. As we are seeing the rocket jump forward, bomb on to Nomi. Not quite going to tick away. The rocket jump forward again. Flashes to dodge out from the turret. Turret shot's going to follow him though, and Thug is going to pick that one up, answering back. But an ADC taking down the enemy ADC with the enemy support getting the kill, probably worth it. The gold going onto the Zillion not nearly as valuable as the gold going onto the Ezreal.
Yeah, I mean, this could be an opportunity for Invul to start with Drake, maybe. I'm not too sure. I've seen the bot lane. Here we go. Nope.
Yeah, but Yid's in the area to potentially counter any aggression here. The wave going to get lost to the tower. So Nomi going to miss out on that golden XP. Going to get given to the Wukong though, so definitely not going to waste. I want to touch on the top lane real quick. Because I feel like there's been a lot going on up there that we just haven't had time to talk about.
Yeah, they're just everyone at each other, aren't they?
Yeah, because everyone just thinks, oh, it's a tank v tank matchup. It's going to be boring. But no, 3 solo kills in the top lane. 2 of them in favor of Slayer, really, really stepping up in this game on the Sejuani. And it's going to be interesting to see the impact that these tanks can have in the team fight.
Yeah, the Sejuani also can be very, very important for the side. It's just a question of whether they can actually use it properly and capitalize on it. I'm seeing something in the bot lane here. I'm not sure what
Yeah.
they're doing down here, but
They could be looking for a blast cone play. They don't know that the bush is warded. The sweeping lens is going to time out as well. So Invul are going to have some advance notice here. Rokia is going to be able to rocket jump away if they do look for this play.
how are they going to do it? They're just hovering there.
They've hovered for so long. It's only going to be Zilean. Wukong is going to dash over now that the ward has been cleared. You would imagine if they want to look for this.
Pings onto the Drake.
Oh, Akali moving down as well, and Roikia and Aegis respecting this, stepping back in the lane, and they are going to likely have to concede this first dragon. Slayer picking up a couple of plates on the top lane, though, forcing the teleport out from Morty Sporty, who will not have that when the teleports become unleashed at 14 minutes now, whereas Slayer will, which could be potentially influential. I don't know.
Once again, the first Drake over to the side of Rich Can. Hopefully, Invul don't let it go on too long like they did last game. But I feel like this game they're looking okay. They've got a bit of a gold lead. You know, some kills onto the Tristana can do a lot of damage. The main thing that I'm looking for as well is Akali going in and then hopefully Tristana just bolting her straight back out as soon as she gets into that fight.
The big difference that I'm seeing in this game is that there is a lot more stability for Invul in terms of the front line. Obviously,
yes, right.
that Sejuani going to be able to take up a lot of time as we do see the Frozen Tomb come through onto the Ornn, dash away with the Searing Charge, but the Moonfall pulls him straight back in. Pinterest going to pick that one up. And yeah, really, really nicely played. Although the bot lane now, oh, they're in trouble. The Cyclone's going to cancel the rocket jump. Final chapter comes through, but it is the final chapter of Roikia's life on the Rift. Ignite down onto Nomi. Shouldn't pick up the kill here. The minions. Oh, and again,
so close.
Nomi escapes on a sliver of HP. Taking the Shuriken Flip with the perfect execution. Pinterest going to get engaged on now. Takes the Terra aggro and Yupwolf finds one. Can he find the second? Doesn't have any more of the perfect... Oh, the last breath! So it's... Oh, but the Chrono Shift. Flash Chrono Shift. Saving Yupwolf's life, and Yid's going to get donated a kill onto the Yasuo.
Yupwolf knew. He knew the Zilean was coming in there. Didn't even flash the wind wall, the knockup by the Yasuo. So he had full trust in his support there.
Yeah, Slayer now going to get targeted by the Forge God. Morty on a base, has a full health bar. Slayer just going to look for the Demolish proc onto the tower. Can't quite pick it up. The Sunfire Cape, immolate damage, does give the tower aggro. And a sequence of plays here for Invul that just kind of summing up how their season's gone so far.
They just a few wrong things in it, really. They're just taking a few bad fights, and yeah, it's just unfortunate, really, you know.
It is just a little bit sad. True Shot Barrage rattles through, and they're going to just dive onto Nomi here. Exhaust comes through. Rocket Jump is again available, but Roikia taken out. So much damage coming through from the turret, and now Aegis out of position, going to fall, going to be picked up by Nomi. It's a double kill for the Ezreal. 5-1 and 4 now for this AD carry. And Nomi in both games looking absolutely imperious.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Roki is even considering doing that. I mean, even if you get out, you maybe get 2 kills, but, you know, by the time they've got the damage down, you know, you're probably going to die anyway. You know, they're trying to capitalize on the fact that Zilean obviously didn't have the ult up just yet. So I can see the thinking behind it, but it just seemed like a bit of a desperation play there.
Yeah, almost. And Roikia could be about to fall again. He's only just respawned, for God's sake. He's going to jump straight forward, going for Nomi.
Oh my god.
Will find the Ezreal, you'd imagine, with this bomb. No, Chrono Shift.
And like once again, just third time Nobi could have fallen, but unfortunately, just gets away.
Yeah, the Glacial Prison coming through from Slayer onto the Akali, but the smoke bomb going to get her out completely scot-free.
And this could potentially go from bad to worse here for Invul. Obviously, the second Drake coming up soon. Could pick up the second one for Rich Gang.
Yeah, I mean, second Drake, not the most impactful. First 2 Drakes are okay to kind of give away. It's Drake number 3 where the fights really start getting important. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see what the teams decide to do for this Drake. We do see a lot of vision around the area for Rich Gang already. Invul maybe going to look to move in and start clearing some of that out, get themselves positioning. We did speak in the first game about how much they suffered from not being first on the objective. Whether they rectify that for this game or not is still yet to be known.
Now, I'm looking down the side of Rich Gang. We have a 300 bounty, 300 bounty, 400 bounty. What if Roikia died on purpose so that Nomi had a bounty so we could give it to Diana or Yasuo in next team fight? Now there's some food for thought.
If that is the case, then I'm retiring from playing League of Legends ever again because I'm clearly not intelligent enough to continue for this game.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
that is my answer, plain and simple. We do see a couple of big item pickups though before this fight: the shield bow for the Yasuo and the Moonstone for the Yuumi. Not sure if Invul are going to want to force this fight or not. Still,
yeah,
because it does look like the Drake is just being conceded.
Yeah, the Yasuo recalled with the Yuumi 10-15 seconds before the Drake even will spawn. So assuming they're just going to keep this, just not even try and go towards it at all. Which obviously we can see what they're going to do.
Just touching on the 80 carries again, though, we see 2 items for Nomi already.
And another
2
ocean.
items on that Ezreal. And another Ocean Soul, yeah. I mean, it's basically the same dragons, just swap a Inferno and a Mountain.
Oh, yeah. Strange.
Sometimes that's just how RNG works. It works in very mysterious ways.
It do be like that.
And it do be like that.
I'm looking at this.
Roikia. Oh, Roikia. Oh, no.
Cat and mouse.
And the mouse is going to escape. Jerry wins.
He's done it.
He's
Incredible.
pulled the mind games and managed to sneak himself away from Yupwolf. As we are going to see an engage in the mid lane. I think the Chrono Shift is available, though. The teleport's coming through from the Ornn, and Pinterest is just gone. They cannot kill this Ezreal. Nomi, other than that one early death, is invulnerable. Roikia now tagged by the Forge God, and Yupwolf is going to claim that one. No, Morty Sporty claims that one. All the while, Slayer off in the top lane, trying to take these towers down. But unfortunately, Sejuani does not really deal that much damage.
Yeah, the exhaust coming down, vital in that team fight.
Final chapter thrown out. Erebin not diving forward, though, just for zoning more than anything. Making sure they keep this mid lane tower alive a couple of seconds longer.
Yeah, this one's looking rough, this one.
Yeah, 3,500 currently the deficit. Not lost, definitely comebackable.
Yeah, look at the bounties. Lots of gold on that. One team fight, and this is, back to even again.
Yeah, one team fight, and we are a lot closer to parity. And we did speak in draft as well about the wombo combo potential of this Invul team comp.
Yeah, it's going to be good, hopefully.
Oh, Slayer stops the Ornn crafting. Gonna find the stun. Not a lot of damage coming through either way. But, tanks doing tank things. Wukong's here now. Slayer dodging away from the knock-up, and you would imagine he's going to fall, tagged by the slow, and he's under his turret, but it's the Ornn tanking said turret. Meanwhile, Erebin finds Nomi somehow, somewhere, and him and Eagles looking to potentially walk into a 2v3. Roikia now getting engaged on Rocket Jump, going to carry him away to safety for now until the perfect execution finds the gap close. Turns around with quite a decent chunk, but Yupwolf got enough on that Akali to pick that one up. Can Erebin... No, that's Can Pinterest and Eagles look for something here? No. Maybe for mid-turret?
Potentially. They could potentially look for it.
Don't think they're going to be able to find it, though. Boog is in the area.
Are they going for this Herald here? Looks like they are going for the Herald.
Not a bad objective to secure, but they are not going to be able to just straight up secure it. There is going to be a fight. The Forge God is called. The Cyclone is thrown down. The last breath comes through, though, and Yid's going to be taken out into the Chrono Shift. Invul now looking just purely to disengage, as Pinterest is going to be fed to the slaughter. Knock up onto Erebin, and Roikia diving into the fight here, looking to bounce around with the rocket jump. Can't quite find any of the kills, but does find one. Erebin picks up one, and Roikia now resets, rocket jumps. diving back and forth, playing hopscotch on the team fights. Flash forward from Nomi, going to be able to pick Erubin up, and I don't think that Roikia really has the damage to fight an Ornn right now.
Yeah, second game in a row where Invul just can't put down the damage to take down Rich Gang members.
And Nomi, oh, donated another kill by his top laner. Make that a double. 9, 2, and 5 for the Ezreal. Nomi putting on an absolute clinic this series.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough one, and Invul just need one big fight really. But I don't even think one fight will be enough at this point. You know, we have so much mobility from the Akali, from the Ezreal, the disengage from the Ornn, the ult from the Zillion. It's going to need a few fights to get them back into this one.
Yeah, but sometimes all it takes is one fight to start the momentum shifting. Can Invul find it? We are yet to find out.
But we definitely will find out very soon.
There is a dragon spawning in about 20 seconds. Rich Gang have the setup for it, but they are currently backing off. Both teams not really positioning for this dragon. Maybe Invul kind of agreeing, all right, guys, let's just sack this one off. We'll take the 5 minutes and we'll flip the fourth. Could be a play. Morty might be in danger, but is going to use that Searing Charge, gather some distance, flash forward from Pinterest. Moonfall comes through. Forge God is called, but I think the Ornn is just going to go down. Kills donated over to Erubin. Shutdown collected for the Yasuo.
That's one of them down.
And are they going to look? They're not going to look for the Baron here, surely. Nomi takes a chunk from the Crescent Sweep. Not going to get taken out there, but he's just running forward. He's got his Zillion. His Zillion's got Chrono Shift. He can do whatever he likes. He's full of confidence. And this is exactly what you want to see from ADC. Final chapter comes down. Root now onto Nomi. Chrono Shift does go down, and he is forced into that Resurrect. Wukong coming up and trying to catch on to this fight. And now it's onto Nomi. Kite back with the Zillion. Dash over from the Wukong. The Cyclone finds Roikia. Slayer has teleported in. Glacial Prison going to connect onto the Ezreal. And it is a shutdown for the Sejuani. Double kill onto the Wukong, though, as Yasuo picks up Zillion. Can we see any more aggression? I think it's a 3 for 2 in the overall play in the favor of Invul. And shutdowns have been collected. So definitely a positive play. Signs of life here from the Invul Esports team. Knockup connecting now onto the Wukong, and Slayer going to join his mid laner, trying to find the fight, but Erubin, it's just there. There is the damage comes through from the Sejuani to keep the Yasuo alive, healing up with that immortal shield bow, living up to the immortality, and now it's a tank fight that Morty is slowly winning. The Sunfire Cape passive really doing the work. Knockup going to get cancelled there by Slayer. Oh, the True Shot Barrage doesn't have time to pick the Sejuani up. As the Ornn takes one final kill before getting himself away. Forge God called, not quite going to tag onto Erubin. Pinterest is getting himself away to safety. Oh no, is this team fight really going to continue? Yup Wolf finds Pinterest. Perfect execution. Pinterest delaying the inevitable, and Yup secures another kill. That is the Baron started up now for Rich Gang. I don't think Invul are even going to attempt to contest this. No jungler alive, no teleports, no one in the area. Merely Roikia and Eagot's objective bounty gaming on the bot side.
Yeah, and the Akali had time to walk all the way from the inner bot lane turret to the Invul jungle on the top side to pick up that kill. That's how long that fight went on for him.
Finally have a breather, my god.
It's just too much for Invul. They're picking up kills, but unfortunately it just doesn't go in their favor. And a great ult from Nomi to pick up one of them kills.
Didn't even have time to secure it. It was the Ornn that secured the kill.
Oh, was it the Ornn? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the True Shot Barrage not actually able to arrive in time. The Sunfire Cape too strong. I guess that's why they're nerfing it. But we could see Slayer in trouble here. 3 people in the top lane. One of them is this Wukong. Another is this very, very fed Ezreal.
Here, but...
Yes, but there is a Chrono Shift for Thug.
Very true.
And we've seen how much time that Chrono Shift can buy already.
Yeah, it goes from a winning fight to instantly a lost fight as soon as that Chrono Shift gets put up. They just need to either burst him down or just take the fact that he's not there. But the problem is that he's always there.
Yeah, or the other alternative is you just don't focus the target who's been tagged with the Zillion ult, but then you're letting a potential high damage threat survive longer in a team fight. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. And Rich Gang just playing League by the numbers, moving from lane to lane, taking out every tower on the map, and Pinterest might now be caught. Forge God is going to get called through, and Pinterest is 1 versus 5. The Moonfall's nice and catches 3, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive.
Yeah, and it's just another caught out player. And, unfortunate, but Tristana's going in here.
Yeah, Rakia trying to focus down the Zillion and does force the chrono shift from Thug.
Yeah, so now they've got a window. They've got a window.
Very important cooldown burned there, but Pinterest dead for another 20 seconds.
40
and
seconds
that chrono shift.
These chrono shift.
Chrono shift not exactly on a short cooldown, because we see Rakia diving forward back onto the Zillion. Thug might fall here. We do see Yids go down though. And Rakia gonna survive, gonna kite. Yupwolf picking him up though, but a lot of damage dealt onto the backline. Egit's dashing around now with the you and me, trying to keep his teammates topped up with health. Slayer just about going to sneak away as the first inhibitor turret of the game is going to fall. Slayer going to follow it, and Pinterest now alive. What can Pinterest, Egits, and Erebin do here? Do not have the Moonfall Last Breath combo, so they might not look for a full-on engage here. Ornn going to miss the knock-up, but Erebin going to dive forward. Unstoppable coming through from the Ornn. Dodges away from the knock-up as Nomi dashing forward. True Shot Barrage, not going to find anyone in the Chrono Shift back up already. It does so much in the ways of buying time. Yupwolf finds 1, finds 2, not going to quite take down the cat. Roikia now alive, and it's Roikia and Egits, the Finnish Community Cup winning duo, to try and save the game here for Invul. Forge God is called, Roikia dives forward, and the Forge God claims yet another victim. Yupwolf finds the final kill, and that is an ace. As Slayer respawns, can they take out the base though? It is only the Sejuani, but they don't have massive amounts of a wave here, and no Baron buff.
It's a case of just holding on for as long as possible here.
Yeah, Cyclone going to come through as the next wave of minions going to come through. Super Minion in this wave as well, and that's a Demonic Embrace on the Sejuani. Did not know that was part of the build, but interesting. Pinterest alive, Erebin alive. If there's ever a time to turn the game, it is right now. Invul. Teleport behind as well. Oh, Slayer! This could be huge. The Moonfall not going to be... Oh, it's big. Oh, it's the 3-man Moonfall into the last breath. Pinterest finds 1. Yids is going to fall. Chrono Shift now on for Thug. And can they pick up any more kills in this fight? No. There's too many slows. There's too much CC. The kiting potential is just way too high. Morty may fall here, but it is only going to be 2 kills, most likely. Erebin even taken out by Nomi on the retreat, and Pinterest is going to die as well. Nomi going to get taken out by Roikia. Double kill for the Tristana, and it's Slayer versus Yupwolf, but Yupwolf's going to win that 1v1. Roikia picks up the Akali, and I don't even know anymore, man. What have we just witnessed?
That was just crazy. That was a good 1 minute 30 of just chaos, and this might be bad for Roikia.
Invul base in absolute tatters. Roikia and Egits trying to secure an Ocean Drake, preventing the soul. The bombs raining through.
And
it is just secured by the Invul ADC.
I'm not sure about this.
Base is getting delayed, but this could just be Thug getting popped. Chrono Shift going to get forced out, actually. And the Resurrect is going to come through for the Zillion.
Yeah, and that's another 40 seconds where he doesn't have it. But, you know, if Invul take a fight in this next 40 seconds, I think the game will be over anyway, so...
I don't think... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they're going to look for a fight in the next 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the engage there, and it was a near-perfect engage for Invul. We had a great ult combo from Diana. We had Sejuani getting the flank. And as we saw, there was only 1 kill at the start of it. All that, and there was only 1 kill.
But they did manage to pick up all of the shutdowns. Akali's still remaining with a shutdown because that was Yupwolf's first death. So 1,300 gold in shutdown built up for Yupwolf over this game is ridiculous.
Yes, it's crazy.
And yeah, I think now it is a case of when, not if, because Invul base absolutely in tatters right now.
Yeah, but there's the damage is coming down here.
Look
We
at
get
the
the
damage
auto.
on
This
the
could be
side.
good. This could be
Ooh,
good.
Glacial Prison catches onto the Ezreal, but flash and dash away from Nomi, going to keep him alive for now. Last breath onto one, and Pinterest falls, first kill of the fight. Yids is now taken down as the second Rakia jumping away with the rocket jump. Wind Wall blocking off the Forge God, and oh, that's a beautiful Tristana ultimate to knock back Yupwolf with the perfect execution. Dashing forward now on to Erubin. Can they find the kills? Nomi finds one, and it is 3 versus 4 now for Invul Esports in the base. Can they pull off the defense of a lifetime and keep themselves in this game? It's not looking likely. Nexus turret number 2 is the focus of the minions, and exposed Nexus now going to be the focus of Rich Gang, and Rich Gang going to take the series clean 2-0. It is just KDA padding for the Rich Gang as the Nexus falls, and it's Rich Gang taking the series 2-0 over Invul Esports.
Yeah, it's a crazy one. Crazy ending, crazy mid game. It was a good start for Invul. You know, the Tristana started off pretty well. Yeah, and
It's a bit of an unfortunate series if you're Invul here, I feel like, because both games had moments where it looked good. And this was kind of like game 1.
yeah, it's so they unfortunately they didn't take the 0-2. It's not what they wanted, obviously, coming to the series. I believe they were ahead
Saw Rich Gang
1.
kind of start to build a lead, and then Invul fought back a little bit. Well, then Invul fought back a little bit, and then the lead kind of extended. It's like full-on rubber band, so it's like it started off close, then Rich Gang got ahead, and then it closed up a little bit, but then Rich Gang got even further ahead, and by that point, it was kind of uncomebackable.
Definitely. But looking on to obviously the Rich Gang win, it's a good performance for them. Obviously, they're not out of the run yet in terms of the group, and after a
Nope,
win like
not
that,
out of
they've
the
got to
way.
be on good spirits. And unfortunately, hopefully, Invul can bounce back after this one and you know pick up a few wins later on. Do we know the score
Yeah,
of the Invul Lotus game?
Invul Lotus are currently 1-0 up versus RR Bay. They are in the middle of game 2 right now. Although they, well, I think they are 31 minutes into game, and it's looking pretty good. They've just taken 2 inhibitors. Twitch.tv/Invul Esports if you want to go catch the ending of that game, or are we gonna show it here?
I think we should show it here.
Let's show it here for all of the viewers that have stuck around. Yeah, Invul Lotus in a very, very commanding position here in their potential group deciding series. I think we should just send everyone over there. Let's send everyone over there and let Kezem and Eris take us through the remainder of this series. Thank you very much, everyone. Me and CJ bringing you this game. Unfortunate result for our side, but very much good game, well played to all of you Rich Gang fans and Rich Gang enjoyers in the chat. We're going to head over to twitch.tv/Invul Esports for the conclusion of Invul Lotus versus RR Bay Esports. Please do join us over there. Let's go show some love. Thank you all so much for watching and joining me and Chris on the cast here. Hop in the raid. Let's go do this and see how the other series is going to end up this evening. Thank you all so much for watching.
See you later.
Peace.
Bye.